Alrighty, guys. Let's see here. So, let's go ahead and make sure I'm live here. What's going on, guys? Hope you guys are having a great trading day out there. Hope you guys have been trading well. Give me a second. I'm just posting. Make sure I'm live here. What's going on, guys? Hope you guys are having a great trading day out there. Hope you guys have been trading well. Give me a second. I'm just posting. Make sure I'm live here. What's going on, guys? Hope you guys are having a great trading day out there. Hope you guys have been trading well. Give me a second. I'm just posting. Make sure I'm live here. What's going on, guys? Hope you guys are having a great trading day out there. Hope you guys have been trading well. Give me a second. I'm just posting. All right. Just setting everything up here. 1 second, guys. All right, guys. All right. So, what's going on, guys? Just give me about, I don't know, 10 more seconds. Should be ready to go here. Why is this not working? Come on. There's that. All right. All right, today's runners are BBIG, we had BBBY, we had PSTV, we had what else here? BWB, that's right. All right, guys. Okay, let's see if I can do this here. So display. All right, guys. Okay, let's see if I can do this. All right, let's see. All right. Just figuring out. Had a lot of help thanks to Riptic. Those of you guys know him as Riptic, and he's been kind of helping me with all this back end stuff. Sorry about my hair. I got hot tub hair, but anyways, so today was a solid day of action. Was able to take some green trades today, and that was awesome. Basically Revlon I was swinging, but I had to get out of because I'm preparing myself for BlackBerry. I didn't like the way After Hours had reacted on that one. Excuse me. You can see my trades here today. So. Where's my entry and exit price? So you can see, took a lot of green trades today. Where is the inbound? Where is it? Okay, price in, price out. Yeah, so took a lot of green trades today. Was up about probably 2, 4, 5, 575, 85, 95. Well, I don't know. Probably about $22,000 today. But Revlon was a swing trade, and I actually ended up swing trading that one in my IRA. BBIG, yeah, it's one. Oh wow, it had a nice close After Hours. Closed at 140. It's now 187. But I like that Trade Zero now has some After Hours action as well. But, you know, BBBY was going to be my big trade going into tomorrow, to be honest. My goal was to see this one, you know, stay above about $22, $23 a share. You know, I was going to buy the wash out of the open and then hopefully break through $30 into scaling into 31s, 32s, and 33s with a big size position. But it had ugly action after hours, to be honest. You know, this thing dumped down, dumped down, dumped down. And I scalped it multiple times after hours. You can see me scalping it here. I like how they show this now. They used to not, but so I scalped my first little play here, sold it there, scalped a little bit here, sold it there, scalped a little bit here, sold it there, and that was it. Took 3 grand trades after hours on all the wash sales, or on all the washouts. This one is very volatile and very liquid, and I like those. That's when me as a day trader, I get really, really excited. You know, we'll see how this one opens up. This after hours price action kind of took away from my game plan going into tomorrow. It should offer a good trade within the next couple days. I'm going to be eyeing it for some big size to get my count back over 1 million. But, you know, for right now, what's going on, Elgin? What's going on, 19 birdies? But for right now, guys, you know, that just is what it is for right now. But I'm happy the way that I traded today. Revlon, I ended up swinging in the inherited IRA, so I just took my swing trade into a different account there. And then that way it opens up my day trading account because I really thought that I was going to be playing Blackberry tomorrow. The way that it ended up closing, you know, I might not be as interested as I thought I was going to be. We'll see, though. It's all going to depend on tomorrow's price action, the way it reacts, the way things go up and down tomorrow is how I'm going to play it. But I want to see this thing get volatile on us so we can end up, you know, taking good trades on it and being smart about our positions. But other than that, you know, I was very happy about the way that I traded today. Basically, every trade I took as a day trade today was a green trade. But, you know, the Revlon trade, you know, I lost 67,000 on it. I had to realize that loss. But I'm not too disappointed about it because I'm still swinging it in the inherited IRA. So just switching accounts on that one, taking a position in a different account. But that way it opens up my day trading account for focusing on day trading instead of looking at things swing trading wise. Other than that, guys, that's basically it. You know, Blackberry is going to be my main focus tomorrow. I'm going to keep keeping trades tight. And I appreciate you guys for subscribing to the NorMagnoTrading.com community. You guys have any questions for me? Make sure to subscribe to the channel. I'm not a financial advisor. Trade your own risk, have a plan, a process, and a strategy. Free chat, link description below. Do you guys have any other questions for me? I'm going to answer a couple questions today, might as well. But, yeah. You guys have any questions for me today? Thoughts on the importance of sizing up to break into new territory and taking bigger L's for bigger W's? It's a good question. I mean, I know what you're thinking, Jordan. You know, it's hard to start scaling up and sizing up. And it's just one of those things where, you know, you have to keep doing it and keep doing it and keep doing it and break through those levels of losing. And you have to accept that bigger losses are all a part of the game, but you have to let your runners ride as well. If you let your losers trail and your winners stop you out, then, you know, then you're going to make backward steps. But the more times you put yourself in a position of losing and it's a controlled loss, the better off you're going to be. And, you know, I know you're making the right steps. I know it feels weird and it sucks and it doesn't make you happy and all this. And, you know, the reality is it sucks. You don't want to take bigger losses. You're so used to what you're doing. It's just this like straight up thing. And so that's even another mindset that I'm not used to. You know, I've always been like this. Whether I can control my P&L. A day like today, is a day where I know I can just do this all day, right? But I like having that adrenaline. I like taking on that risk. And if there's no risk, there's no reward. So let me see if I can. Thoughts on the importance of sizing up to break into new territory and taking bigger L's for bigger W's. What has the last year taught you about that? I mean, the last year has taught me, you know, you have to size up when the time is right. You know, like right now, if BlackBerry starts setting up, I'm going to size up on it because it has liquidity, it has volatility, it's setting up for a proper setup for me to be able to do that. If I'm trying to size up on something with lower volume and I'm just trying to, you know, hit a home run, well, guess what? If I'm wrong, not only am I wrong, but then I'm getting slipped up $100,000, $200,000, $300,000 worth, right? So it's like you're paying more of a premium to be wrong than you normally would in a hotter market with a more liquid market. That's kind of something that no one really talks about, or not that many people, is, you know, when you size up in a market that's showing volume and there's money flowing and there's money churning and there's liquidity and there's volatility, you know, if you're wrong, you'll stop out and you'll be wrong and you'll accept it. You might lose maybe $5,000, $10,000 in slippage max, right? If you're in a market slower and you're trying to force size and you're wrong, you're going to pay a premium, right? So it's a double whammy. You're wrong, and then you're going to get slipped out another $100,000, $200,000, $300,000, right? So it's one of those things where that's one of the things that I really got away from when I was getting complacent is I was sizing up in times that weren't worth sizing up on. And then I'd get double whammed with a slippage of even more money that I shouldn't have lost. And before you know it, you know, I'm down quite a bit. And the reality is, you know, if I'm scaling as I'm going, even then, you know, with the big position that I have to scale in a less hot market. Now, if I'm trading a BlackBerry, I don't have to scale. I can just chunk it out in one sale and it'll just eat me up. But you're overnighting. I'm multi-day swinging Revlon and VRM. Revlon and VRM, I'm multi-day. VRM's a multi-week swing for me, at least. Revlon is a multi-day swing. Is that handicap coming down yet? Yeah, I'm definitely golfing a lot more in my golf sim. And yesterday I did a little speed training. I got my club head speed up to 121.8, which I was pretty happy about. You know, the goal is to get it up to 130 within a year and a half. I know that's a stretch, but I know I can find it. That's kind of just where I want to be at as a player, is 130. If I can be at 130 as a player, I'm happy. You know, I want to be able to average club head speed 128, 129, 130. But I know it'll take a lot of training. So, thoughts on PSTV? Not really a whole lot of thoughts. I'm getting spammed here. Hold on. Anyways, PSTV is not extremely liquid, I don't think. Oops. I made a nice move after hours, though. Did it have news? Did PSTV have news? 60 cents up to $1.64. I know you like to buy the dips. Can you talk about how you scale into positions percentage-wise? In other words, every time you buy, what? I'm just trying to scale in small, and then if a textbook setup happens, then I'll start scaling in bigger. Really, the way that I trade the best is I'm always taking small wins unless I have I'll scale in small. If it's a C+ setup, right? I'll scale in a little bit bigger if I'm in a B- setup. If I'm in a B+, it's a little bit bigger. If it's A+, I'm scaling up even more, right? So it just matters on the setup that you're trying to take advantage of. Cameron Washington, the link to my course, it's on my website. If you look at the free chat room, you click that button, it'll take you to my website, and you're going to go to products and video series. It's simple as that. So free chat, link description, products, video series. Do you still use Trade Ideas? Yeah, I can't trade without it. Guys, I'm always using Trade Ideas. This is my Trade Ideas setup right here. Okay? I'm always using Trade Ideas. Check out this beautiful view I'll show you guys as well. So you guys can see that. It's a little bit hazy, but Mount Rainier. Oh, my camera's not available. Whoops, did I unplug it? I just unplug it. I just screwed up my camera. Sorry, guys. Oh, there we go. I think we're back, right? Hopefully. Yeah, I'm back. Okay. So, right out my window here is Mount Rainier, which is really awesome. Dream big, guys. Dream big. You know, this all started with $1,000 in a dorm that was like probably a third, maybe a fourth or fifth of the size of this room in college. And all this clicking of the mouse stuff has created what some people would call a dream life, you know? I'm just here trying to get better at clicking buttons, you know, and trying to inspire and motivate for you guys to have a stress-free life. That's basically it, you know, wherever that is financially. 500,000 to 100,000, 50,000, 10,000, a million, you know. I'm just here to inspire and motivate at the end of the day. If you have time, can you talk about why you size up so much when you see great opportunities? You're one of the best out there when it comes to sizing hard when iron struck. If you have time, can you talk about why you size up so much when you see great opportunities? You're one of the best when it comes to. If you have time, can you talk about why you size up? I size up a ton because I know how much FOMO is out there. And when there's a lot of FOMO, guys, whenever there's a lot of emotion, we'll say, like, I'm pretty good at keeping calm when emotions are high. That's one of my strengths. So when I start to see stocks rip and ramp 300, 500, 1,000, 2,000, 3,000% on liquidity, then you better believe I'm going to be there to play a sympathy play, or something's getting chased. You know, we're human. Humans always chase in hot markets. Just, I don't know why that is, but Tesla created Blink, Neo, Beam. It created all these opportunities, and I can go on and on about this, and I always do. I talk about it on my course. But whenever there's FOMO, I'm able to keep myself calm. And I know that's a hard thing to do because I sit here and I'm like, this is the easiest market I could trade in, right? I'm looking at other people, and people are getting, people are afraid. People don't know how to react. Their emotions are too going high. They're too stimulated, and all of a sudden, they start compounding short losses or long losses, whichever way you want to look at it, and it causes problems. And there's just too much going on. You know, you see money flowing left, you see it flowing right, you see all this you know, compounding effect of things moving so quickly. You know, you see people making a ton of money and losing a ton of money, and you want to be a part of it. The reality is, that's to me when it gets the easiest, because it's so predictable, things are so easily chased, and shorts are actually more predictable as well. Bigger payouts in the short and long side, more liquidity, the more emotions. Oh, that's a perfect market for me. You give me that, I am going to sit on the screen from 4 a.m. till 5 p.m. You better mark. I mean, that is when I grind, right? I don't let anything affect me. I'm sitting here. I usually don't eat anything those days. But when things are slow, you know, as I get older as a trader, you know, I might realize maybe it's not worth it for the mental and emotional capacity of being on the screens. But at the same time, it's nice keeping up with the flow of the markets, what's hot, what's running, what's on my watch list in the back of my head with a multi-day breakout, what's in the watch list for a multi-week, what's in the watch for intraday. All these things are flowing throughout my head every single day, and it kind of goes into the next, and it goes into the next, and helps me prepare for that next day. So, have you ever used the cross or locked market alerts? I don't think so, but I definitely can't recommend trade ideas enough. It is the eyes and ears for me. Do you limit or market buy when scaling? I do both. Mainly market, but I do limit as well. When I'm trading at my best, I usually use limit even more, because I'm more patient. What I need to get good at is this overnighting. Yeah, overnighting is good for if you don't have over 25,000. I've done 3 1,000 to 1 million trade account challenges, and I think the second one I did to 600,000 or 700,000 on my phone. I wanted to prove you can do it from your phone, but using Robinhood. But you know, with the app or with those challenges that I learned how to overnight extremely well. Basically, you buy the close, you sell at the open. It doesn't count as a day trade. You look for a gap up, right? There's a cool stat I saw where if you buy at the close, you sell at the open. Just looking at the stock market, it was a great chart for like the past 40 years. If you buy at the open, sell at the close, it's like flat. Don't quote me on that, but I think I saw something. And for whatever reason, I think it's similar in small caps if you do it right, but obviously the percentages are even crazier. But yeah, something like PSTD, you know, you buy that at Clay, you sell at the open, you're up 100%. Alrighty, guys, I appreciate you guys subscribe, on trade.com community. Click the icon.